Hello guys, hello, 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 hello. के आज हामी डिभिजन 3 पुग्छौँ त?
Porto can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fiddles it through. He's found a way through. They're urging him to shoot. Son Heung-min! Could fall kindly. What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Gets his pass away. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply...
Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
कस्तो ब्याक हान्दिएर अपोनेन्टले डराए जस्तै छ। के आज हामी डिभिजन 3 पुग्छौँ त? पुग्न त त्यस्तो केही गाह्रो छैन, तर यो ग्लिचवाला आउँछ अब। फिक्स हार्छु यो गेम त म अब आउने 100% हो यो त। कस्तो फर्म डाउन हो हिजो त कस्तो बबा लागिरहेको अहिले यो अपडेटमा चाहिँ लास्ट भइरहेछ। को छ त यता खेल्ने नेमार भिनीलाई भन्दा नि सनलाई नै हालेर खेल्नु त यस्तो आइदिन्छ स्क्वाड यो कसरी नआइदिएन बुढो डेल पिरो ल यो रोनाल्डो रहेछ खान्छ सेकेन्ड हाफमा बबाल तर म फर्स्ट हाफमा हेर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ डिफेन्सिभ खेल्नु
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe, and he's on his way. Away from immediate danger. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And they've switched it over to the other side, played up towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Bernardo Silva looking for the run. Rudiger cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been slung wide. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he was quick to react. He's looking wide. Chouameni, Son Heung-min. Oh, great play! Son Heung-min! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? And that's a good ball. Kamavinga. And here's Messi. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mbappe, massive leap! Marvellous goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man.
And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Porto head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Climbs up big! And the follow-up! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He can run onto that. Real chance! And the follow-up! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is, he'll try from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And that's been intercepted. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mbappe! And he's there to clear it. And it's Modric. Mbappe! Now he can pounce on that. And how did he not make it for?
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunity.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Defending was strong and firm. Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Porto are closing in on a comfortable win. Well seen, saw that coming. The less said about that pass, the... Can he put it away? It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
ल यसरी चाहिँ हुने भयो गाइस पछाडि चाहिँ एउटा कुकुर भुकिरहेछ इग्नोर गर्नु होला डिभिजन 3 अहिले पुगिन्छ र पुगिन्छ लगातार जित्यो भने 3 4 2 3 5 5 पुगिन्छ होला सायद 15 पोइन्ट त होला नि डिभिजन 3 पुग्न
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Hakimi calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger gets good distance on it. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
Ronaldo.
That's headed upfield. Porto still without a single shot on target. It's anyone's ball now. Looks for the finish. Decent hit and on target.
Zero shot on target दिन्छ कमेन्ट्री गर्नेले के भन्ने अब अरु त
Interesting ball. Oh, no joy this time. He's gone forward. Neuer catches it safely. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. And it's played forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now that looks a decent ball. Short changes him with that pass. Figo. Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming. Looking for the runner. Son Heung-min. He's free, he has got space. Wilshere. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, terrible pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Porto can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the shot! Oh, that's a nice ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rudiger gets it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that interception was... Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Wilson! Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Porto can start a counter here. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that has not gone well. Hakimi. That pass has been well intercepted. Traoré. Figo.
That's good play from him.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Up for a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And they're quick to get it back. He can run onto that.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, shooting chance! Another chance! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0.
सेकेन्ड हाफमै आउँछ बरु म्याराडोना पाए नि हुन्थ्यो अब त फिगो ठाउँमा के साला खेल्दैन कि फेरि आरेमा खेल्छ खै खेल्दैन आरेमा कसले खेल्छ त आरेमा र त खेल्नु हुँदैन यहाँबाट आरडब्ल्युएफ ड्याबी सुपर सब छैन हेर्नु पहिला अनि मात्रै त्यही अनुसार राख्ने हो साथीलाई के को सुपर सर्ट स्ट्यान्डर्ड कार्ड छ यो पनि नराम्रो लाग्यो मलाई सेकेन्ड हाफमा चाहिँ राम्रो खेल्छ नि के गर्नु यो फेरि खेल्दैन ल्याङ त्यहाँ भएको यसले खेल्दै गयो मा के स्किल हाल्नु मिल्छ हेरौँ न यसरी यही एउटा लास्ट हो के आरएमएफ खेल्छ खेल्दैन आरएमएफ खेल्छ सनले खेल्दैन फेरि यता फिगो त अब हट्नै पर्छ जसरी पनि को चाहिँ छ त राम्रो एउटा प्लेयर डिब्रोइनालाई यहाँ हाल्नु पाए त बगालै हुन्थ्यो नि कस्तो पो हुन्थ्यो अब यसको पोजिसन ट्रेन हालेपछि भइहाल्छ अब को थियो त्यहाँ भर्खरै बर्नार्डो डिब्रोइना अब बनाएपछि अहिले त्यही खेलौँ 6 गेम 3 गेम त लगाएर जितेको थियो 2 गेम 1 गेम ड्र भयो भनेपछि 16 पोइन्ट चाहियो 7 8 9 10 3 गेम जित्नु पर्यो अब 3 गेम जित्यो भने ढुक्कै डिभिजन 3 हो त्यहाँबाट डिभिजन 2 को लागि ट्राई गर्ने हो डिभिजन 3 बाट त गाह्रै हुन्छ अलि फर्स्ट टाइम हो म सेकेन्ड टाइम हो यो डिभिजन खाने यहाँ सब ठिक छ के चाहिँ पुगेन क्या टिममा फर्मेसन चेन्ज हान्नुपर्ने बेला हो फर्मेसन नै यही ठिक छ यो को लागि त 1 2 3 भनेपछि यिनीहरूलाई यहाँ एकचोटि अर्को फर्मेसनमा ट्राई गरेर हेर्नु थियो एकदिन के छ यसमा यसमा चाहिँ पाइँदो रहेछ भनेपछि यही फर्मेसन यहाँ आएर राम्रो छ अर्को फर्मेसन बनाएर हान्नु पर्यो एकदिन यति खेल्नुमै थियो फर्मेसन खतरा छ तर हार्छु जस्तो लागेको छ फर्मेसन एक गोल खायो भने 4 1 2 3 सिधै भइहाल्यो मान्छे छ मोड्रिच र बर्नार्डो त्यहाँबाट गइहाल्यो एम्बापे राइट मिडफिल्ड राइट फरवार्ड अब एम्बापे एमएफ खेल्दैन एपिक वाला प्लेयर नआओस् के अरू जो आओस् एपिक वाला प्लेयरहरूले यस्तो गिद्दी हान्छ भने अब यो गेम कस्तो हुन्छ साउन्ड अलिक सानो आएछ लाइभमा भर्खर हेरेँ कस्तो गेम स्टार्ट नभएको ब्याक हुन्छ होला सायद क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. It's Neymar! Could fall kindly. And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after...
Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
अगाडि कन्ट्रोल दिँदैन
That looks like a
पछि प्लेयर चाहिँ अहिले
preconceived
कन्ट्रोल
plan.
दिन्छ
Win the ball and then
यस्तो गेम
unleash.
खतरा हो नि आमामा यस्तो पेस त नि
Things
अब
starting to
अब
look
हार्न
very
थालेपछि नेट
comfortable.
ल्याग हुन्छ अझै
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell
बवाल हो
for them,
गेम
and they're
बवाल
starting...
अर्को गोल
And Messi!
अब अर्को गोल
In for the follow-up.
खाओस् यस्तो
And
गेम
it's
छ
there!
आवाज जस्तो यार
And again, they
ओ यो
simply
गेल
do
त्यो
not
फर्स्ट गोल
know
त
what has
पता
hit them.
सेकेन्ड वाला थर्ड गोल जस्तो जस्तो केही नै छैन
Bruna with a predatory
अब
goal.
हेर फेरि नेट ल्याग
Listen,
हुन्छ
he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
चल्दैन के वाह
3-0
Wow.
and things are starting to look
Yes, the
awfully
ball.
cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The
Yeah,
only
game
doubt is how
player,
many
wow.
is coming.
पास
Now
बिग्रिन्छ
that's well
अब
seen too.
लास्ट
That's a
हावा
good
गेम
ball out wide.
त्यसकै
Porto already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. And he's managed to get free. Costa Curta. Oh, well played, well played.
Despite the game यार कस्तो सेकेन्ड गोल यस्तो चुतिया
And we
भयो
have
नि
our very first corner.
किपर अगाडि दिँदैन पछि दिएको त यार जस्तो
Massive leap!
म त खेल्नु चाहिँ यार
Outstanding save to
पिचमा
keep that
हो
out.
गए सम भनेर कस्तो जोसको गोल खाएको त त्यो त्यस्तो पर्यो
Oh, that is a good... Can he finish? It's a goal!
Porto clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Porto give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's fabulous. No, he's overshot the green.
यस्तो हाईमा हुँदा पनि यस्तो राम्रो चल्दा पनि अब यस्तो हाई जान्छ अब यो गेम कस्तो चाहिँ होला त अनि गेमै पऱ्यो यस्तो अनि पे टु विन अलि एक गोल खाने बित्तिकै लगातार दुई गोल
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the defence can get it clear. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. And the half-time whistle goes.
यो गेमलाई मार्नु पर्छ यो गेमको नामै पऱ्यो इ फुटबल अनि के भन्नु अब त सेकेन्ड र थर्ड गोल कस्तो चुतिया खाएको त नि गोल त्यो केही छैन नामै फुटबल अब 10 गेम हराउँछ अनि फेरि सुरु हुन्छ गेम। अब यसले फेरि कस्तो गेम हो यार, यत्तिकै राख्छु म त। जस्तै नै होस् यत्तिकै राख्छु। हट 4-1-3 यत्तिकै ठिक हारे आएको हो। त्यस्तो जस्तो खेल्नु यार। यहाँ नि यारी क्रिकेट गेम त पर्यो मेरो ब्याग हुन्छ जस्तो गेम छ यार। केही चल्दैन फर्स्ट कुरा त। कस्तो जोतको लाग्यो यार त्यो सेकेन्ड गोल। म भरे लाइभमा फेरि हेर्छु पछि लाइभ छिटेपछि। यो गेम पनि म हार्ने नै होला जसरी पनि, अब केही छैन। हारेको गेम हार्ने नै हो, जिताइदियो भने राम्रै कुरा हो। हार्यो भने उयो मेरै नेट नचलेको जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई। अब हेरौँ के हुन्छ। हार्यो होला सायद। कहाँबाट जित्यो यार। स्क्वायर सधैँ त मसँग छ नि। स्ट्याटसको राम्रो छ क्या यो मेसीको। ल लाइभ रहेछ त अनि यो रिस्टार्ट चाहिँ नहोस् त्यति हो। तर नाचोले राम्रो खेल्नु मजे पाइदियो खेलाएर क्या। यो एउटा क्रिएटिभले यहाँ खेल्दैन कि कोही पनि। यहाँ चाहियो मलाई। यहाँ त यहाँ मैले प्लेयर सङ्ख्या छ एउटा यहाँ। यसले आरएमएफ खेल्यो भने त ठिकै हो है। कस्तो नेट ल्याग भयो यसले। आरडब्लुएफ खेल्यो भने बबाल हो अरे एउटा युट्युबबाट भन्दै थियो। जब 1-2-3 हाल्छ त्यतिखेर चाहिँ मेसी हाल्नुपर्छ अरे। यत्तिकै ठिक छ। एक गेम अर्कै खेल्नुपर्छ। नेट लाग्छ। कतिवटा पायो त्यो युज हानिदिइहालौँ न, बाधै भएन नि। पाओस् नपाए नपाओस् जताबाट हाल्ने त्यतै हालेर गर भन्थ्यो। हेरौँ कतिको चाहिँ युज हुँदैछ। बबाल आरडब्लुएफ पऱ्यो। अब केलाई यहाँ खेला हुन्छ। तेरो बाजेको एसएस आरडब्लुएफ ल बधाई छ। 4-1-2-3 ल बधाई छ। अब एसएस हटाएर आरएमएफ खेले त बबालै हो। भइगयो नि मलाई। अब बना ल्याउनु पर्यो नि त। अब को हट्छ कहाँ गयो। फिगल हटाइन्छ। अब यो बबाल भइगयो नि। जोतमा हान्नु पर्छ। अब यो मिसन कम्प्लिट गर्नु। टिमले फन्डमा के चाहिँ पाउने रहेछ। पोस्टर कामै छैन। यो पनि काम छैन। खेल्छेको के काम त अब। अब यहाँ त यहाँ एउटा सायद पोजिसन बुस्टर कार्ड यहाँ पाउँछ। ल खेल्छ कि के पाउनु। क्विक म्याच भनेको थाहा छैन फुटबल लिग ओ यो त लगइन बोनस होला यसमा एकदमै फुटबल लिग यसमा दिँदैन नि पैसा दिन्छ यहाँबाट आयो सबमा छ कि छैन क्वेसन बुस्टर छैन मतलब जम्मा गरेर राख्छ को यस्तो किन्छ यस्तो छ यहाँ प्लेयरहरू आउँछ पछि त्यही कारणले मैले स्पिन नहालेको अब के खेल्नु माइलिक त खेल्दैन पिभिपी यो के खेल्दा यो सायद अर्को यहाँ के छ Since May not press of team. Yes, so एक दुई गेम माइलिक हान्ने माइलिक त्यो एनिमेसन हेर्नुहुन्छ नि कसले भाषा दियो मोड्युल लिनु पर्यो $9.37 सीमा सबमा हो एउटाको मेस्सीलाई हटाउन यसलाई हाल्नुपर्छ प्लेयरलाई किनभने रुदिगार यहाँ राख्नु आरबी को हो र वाइन बिसाका बवाल हुन्छ नि बवाल यहाँबाट अर्को को थियो भिनी जुनियर यसलाई नि हटाउनु पर्ने छ जो हटाउने यसलाई यहाँ राखौँ Yingwing Sean खै Sean खै यहाँबाट कसलाई हटाउने यसलाई यहाँ राख्ने यस्तै थियो हेर फेरि आडौँलाई पराउने तो गाइस एक घन्टा हुन कस्तो फर्म मलाई भालो भएन यसले चान्स पायो यो दुईटा सुपर सब भयो ल यसलाई हटाउनु पनि अब को आएन त यहाँ एउटा एलबी रोबोट कार्लोस यसलाई हान्नु भएन रोबोट कार्लोस
So hello and a warm welcome to all fans of Spanish football. It is great to have you on board again. We all remember, of course, so vividly the memories of last season. But now the slate has been wiped clean, and ahead of us months and months of toil, sometimes torture and travail. But as ever, it will all be worth it in the end.
यो नम्बर मिलाउनु पर्ने छ
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Cristiano or Ronaldo? Ronaldo.
And so in Spain, the great game is ready to get going again.
Well, while this league has been known for a Madrid-Catalan domination, I love the fact that there are so many attractive teams with all their own identities, Peter. Can they break that domination? I'm not so sure, but they'll give it a good try as always.
And already we're underway here.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
And now they can clear their lines.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Turns and goes, has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Modric gets into some space. In with a header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, this is a great position. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's gone looking for safety. Saliba. Camavinga. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
That pass has been well intercepted. Spread it left. Now that looks a decent ball. Interesting ball. Now it's De Bruyne counter. De Bruyne.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nacho. Modric. And it's Rudiger. Camavinga. That's Rudiger. That's a throw. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and
Listo.
should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, and the shot! And the ball, can he finish? It's come back out! Loose ball, it's bounced out! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
De Bruyne with a predatory goal.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing.
Can he put it away? No mistake. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
He's got the shot away! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rudiger.
The attendance for this match was
Camavinga.
798.
And it's Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Son Heung-min knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Coming on the field is number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Good spot he's seen. He's had a hit! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid totally rampant here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Played out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
No, that's been intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He can get that clear.
फुल पार्नु पर्यो त कस्तो रहेछ ल कहाँ पास दिएको
And that's definitely not his best.
ल
Target.
कस्तो ल्याग भा दिउँसो यस्तै हुन्थ्यो अहिले हुन थाल्यो अब
Distributed tidily. Haaland. Mbappe. Great hit!
ल अब एम्बाप्पे सब भएर उसाउँछ कि अरे
He's shifting through the
Bernardo.
shoots. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe!
ओ बार कीपर
Keeper
है
always had
यार
the measure of that.
ओ बार कीपर
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
the moment गोल 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 ओए
there's
ए
the
डाइरेक्ट हान्नु
clearance.
पर्ने
And now they can spring out of defence.
Haaland.
Sola.
Haaland.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. Chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous.
Oh, no,
Borderline
crazy.
crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are
राम्रो
leaving in
खेल्ने
droves,
रहेछ
and you can't blame
यो
them.
De Bruyne त फुल टाइमै खेल्ने रहेछ
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have launched themselves in the desired manner. This the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो मेहनतमा चाहिँ नम्बर मिल्नुपर्छ यहाँ के मिलाउनु नम्बर यहाँ यहाँ मिल्नुपर्छ यहाँ एक ठिक छ सालिबा जित्यो 15 यो 2 अनि चुवामेनी 18 ठिक छ डिब्रुइना 14 डिब्रुइना 14 मोड्रिच 14 17 को 17 छ है 17 बिनी 17 बिनी ए 7 7 15 भनेपछि 17 यो सनविङ 10 नम्बर मेबी हुन्छ 14 यसलाई 10 नम्बर दिन्छु म यो 14 ठिक छ 7 छ यो 6 नाच्छ मैले नाच्छ 6 5 नाच्छ हामी 12 अनि 21 यो सिटी लाग्यो मलाई दरित अब डिभिजनको गेममा नेट ल्याग नभए हुन्थ्यो नेट ल्याग छ हेरौँ गएर कस्तो फ्रेन्ड्सहरू in the middle of the night विनय बाट चामलसँग पिठो पसाउटे बिस्लागले बिस्लायो गर्यो छडाउ अजविने लेकिन तेरी आवाज हाय 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 ल विशाल तामाङ नेपाल नै आएछ वी आर ब्रदर्स पक्कै पेट होइन होला भन्नै पर्दैन पेट होइन सिधै आमा हेर्न पैसा खर्च गरेको के मोड्रिच कहाँबाट रोनाल्डो राखौँ बिनी बाबाको जय हो बिनीले कर भन्छ नि भवाल तर नेमार राम्रो त्यसले जित्छ ढुक्कै हुन्छ हो तर अब ट्राई गर्दा के जान्छ 9:55
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
घन्टा
As you
13
can
मिनेट
see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. De Bruyne!
De Bruyne!
First effort on goal.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Beckenbauer gets it away. Have their second corner now.
Roberto Carlos छ त छ त हान्दैन नि त राम्रो डाइरेक्ट हान्ने रोक्दे यो अगाडि कहिले
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, and De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Bruyne. Now the ball in. And that has been cleared. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Just too much on that. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. So it is still 0-0. And that interception was most necessary. And now they can clear their lines. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Kimmich. And here's Messi. Now Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Kimmich. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. De Bruyne. De Ligt can get it clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to get it clear. Haaland. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Porto playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. Pass somewhat off target. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Odegaard. Spread neatly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is on his own. He's had a hit! He's scored! That is his ton, and does he not know it? What a delicious finish, that is immaculate. Porto take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Doku. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Son Heung-min did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Neymar. Interesting ball. Now it's Mbappe. There's the hit! He has done it! Two up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Porto grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rudiger clears. That is ended up in no man's land.
Form थिएन फर्म भएको भए त्यसले भटमा हालिहाल्थ्यो नि त्यो उसले मैले यही त हो नि गीतमा
Can he get it through? Doku. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Just Neymar! Oh, surely they deserve better.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining though.
Porto can make their change now with a break in play. Mbappe being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Chance to finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Danger averted for now. Haaland. Looking for the runner. And he welcomes it in. It's Son Heung-min!
Go! Go! Go, go, go!
And surely that settles it.
Go!
And the referee brings it to a close. Porto can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Neymar voted man of the match and deserved today's game then, Jim.
जित्यो 13 points away game. Division la 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 De Bruyne good squad आएको देखाउँ न बवाल थियो तर 91498 मेरो कति छ है त कहाँ हेर्नु मेरो 39 म 40,000 उसमा पुगेको थिएँ फेरि उसो भयो खेल्दै नखेलेको भए त 50,000 जस्तो दिएको थियो खेलेर डिभिजन पुस हान्यो भने मजा हुन्छ तर अब 3 पो कसैले ल्याएको 1 पुग्ने त आश पनि छैन पुग्यो भने राम्रो हो 1 पुगे जस्तै खेल्दा नि खेल्दैन यस्तो जित्छ होला भनेको फर्म डाउन भइसक्यो प्लेयरको उता ओपोनेन्टको सबको मेच झन्डा रोनाल्डोको मात्र राम्रै भयो रोनाल्डोको मात्र भएर झन्डै एम्बापेको भएन तर त्यसले सेकेन्ड हाफमा क्या खेलिदिएको गु जस्तो फर्स्ट हाफमा त ड्र थियो त्यसले नराम्रो खेल्यो मैले राम्रो खेलेँ यो गेम जित्यो यो भाइ मनलाई सोचिरहेछु म तिम्रो सारामै बाँचिरहेछु मायालु पानी पर्यो सरर भिज्यो कालिम्पोङ सहर कालो कालो बादल फर्कियो असार आज भएछ सपना कति चाँडै बितेको यो जीवन कस्तो स्टार्ट नभएको त एक गेम जितेर जाउँ भनेको स्टार्ट हुँदैन अब हार्छ रिपिटेड डिस्कनेक्ट conduct will lower your courtesy rating. If it falls below 700, you may not ever present events or you may only be matched against other users with low courtesy rating. You must repeatedly complete your match properly. यस्तो नि हुन्छ दादा चुन चुन एक भ्यूज नहीं आया यार आज टुन 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 पुरै बवाल मैले चाहिँ खोजेर तर एमएमएस गर्नु पारासिटामोल के हो यार टिमको नाम पनि सन ओपे भिनी फर्ममा रहेछ भयो नि बाला भएन नि अर्को छ यसलाई हालिदिनु त बनाएर तर होइन डिब्रोना हेरौँ नि गेममा चाहिँ सब ठिक छ अपोनेन्ट हेरौँ न के हो योमा के यसले त मार्छ त नि यसरी खेल्यो भने त यसले त एटकै हान्नु नदिने हो त ट्राई गरौँ न के जान्छ पाँच गेम
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Porto cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Big chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods,
Ronaldo
and
कस्तो
that was
रड्डी लाग्छ
very
अरे
kind of
रोनाल्डो
him to
अहिले कस्तो
oblige
खेल्ने
so
भएको
early.
मान्छेले खेलेर होला
It's the stuff you
अनि
work
अर्को
on the
एउटा त्यो
training ground time and time
समरसँग
again,
अगाडिमा
and
त्यो
it
जस्तो
came
खेल्दैन कि
off.
कुनै रोनाल्डो त्यो टाइम त थाहा नै छैन
Porto penetrate first. It is a
अब
truly
यसले
precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options
यसले
now.
सर्ट हान्छ यसले सर्ट हान्छ
And he'll shoot here. Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a
Porto
great
club
effort.
lucky
There was
छैन
very
हामीलाई
little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's finished. Vinicius Junior!
Oi.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
त्यही भएर दुईटा मैले चारवटा दुईटा फाल्टो फाल्टो बनाएँ सालिबा प्लस रुदिगर कोटा प्लस
Oh, that's a key interception.
दुईटै ल
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bit too much weight on the pass. That's going to go a long way. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Messi. And that has been cut short. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary. De Bruyne. Great hit! He scores! Two to the good. They have breathing space. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Really well taken goal. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Roberto Carlos plays a sharp little ball here, and he's cut it out. Rodri. And he's running through. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the De Bruyne!
Your goal in a chance.
The first half is done. Very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Porto leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we're underway again. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. It's a goal kick. Costa Curta. Neymar. Oh, red. Nice interception. Caught offside that time.
बवाल यार राम्रै भयो सर रोबोट कार्लोस धन्न पछाडिको अगाडि जान्छ अलि अगाडि उडाइदा हुन्थ्यो त्यसले खोज्दै नि ल्याएको हुन्छ कि
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great defending, strong and determined. Vigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
रोबोट कार्लोस सक्दैन रहेछ कि पिगोलाई है
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Pass is just off target. And that has been cleared.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
कस्तो पास बिग्रियो ओइ यसले बिगार्छ नि
Now it's Vigo. Porto still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 75 minutes played. Looking for the runner. He's got to be in. Hits one! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
भयो त न ओइ
Substitutions taking place.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read. Picked out shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Great ball, and he's in. Decent hit! He scored! They have stolen another pass. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Let's go. 4 3 1 2 ये तो ठीक है शायद पज गऱ्यो बस्यो बाल्यो भएन 3 मिनेट छँदैछ यसले हार्ने गेम या जित्ने ड्र पारिदिँदा पज गरेर बस्छ त
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Time for a change in personnel, so time for a potential game
अहिले
changer.
हाल्छ
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their
क्या
opponents.
ल
All square again into the dying minute. Added time is
ड्र
up,
खाइदिएर
and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out...
जित्ने ड्र खाइदिएर केही छैन यहाँबाट कसले चाहिँ नराम्रो खेलेर सबले राम्रो खेल्छ सबले राम्रो खेला सब त्यो अलिक सबको चाहिँ अलिकति भयो सुपर सब हालौँ कि यहाँबाट को हटाउँ ठिक छ नहटाउँ यत्तिकै ठिक छ मैले सालीवाला हटाएर यो हालौँ कि तर नहालौँ एलबीमा चाहिँ अलिक गु भयो क्या एलबीमा को राख्ने यसलाई एलबी खेल्नु पाएछ म बगाउँदै यता नखेलाउने एलबी कोही छ यसरी मेनलाई ट्राई हेर्नु मेनलाई के छ डिफेन्सिभ हो कलुवालाई दुईटै डिफेन्सिभ मिड त हुँदैन नि त कहाँ डिफेन्सिभ यहाँ पनि सो गर्ने फिल्टर गर्ने अट्याकिङ फुल ब्याक त्यो त यहाँ पनि हुन्छ प्लेइङ लास्ट अप्सन यही हो धेरै राम्रो खेल्छ केले खेल्छ देखेन भर्खरको गेम कस्तो जित्ती भाइ लास्टमा गएर हालतिर डेभिस खेल्न भने 200 डेभिस खेल्न भने जित्ने तेरो बाउसँग ल सिद्धियो अब सिद्धियो ए धन्न रहेछ अरे यो दुइटा यो भयो कामालाई हालौँ भिनीले हाल्छ म त निमाले डुबाउँछ जस्ट ए यो नेस यार
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it.
क्या प्रमोशन मिलेगा
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Porto cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support. De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking to set free a runner. Vinicius Junior! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Porto penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
I've managed to get it away. He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer clears it away. Porto leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. De Bruyne, he has found the way through. Takes aim and crosses. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. To Çalhanoğlu. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fernandez. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Hey, Kama ledu bone bo. Kama vinga ledu bo.
Yeah, I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And out to safety. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Porto looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's found a way through. De Bruyne delivers. And that has been knocked clear.
वही De Bruyne बवाल खेल क्या था यार
Away from immediate
इसका मतलब
danger.
इसकी गेम खेलने नहीं बल्ला बल्ला गोल आने का बिनी ने तो बिनी के फॉर्म से नहीं गया
Now that looks a decent ball.
ये तो चल
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Reflections on the first half?
a lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Ooh.
Porto leading 1-0 at the break.
अहिले कान्छ
So off we go once more.
त्यस्तो गर्नै पर्छ यार फेरि यसले
Porto going
गोल
well
हान्दैन
here,
ल्याङ्गो
and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Fiddles it through. Chouameni. And he's intervened well there. Threads one in. Played back in. Goalkeeper's ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne बवाल रहेछ हो त्यसले सही भने यार त्यो युट्युबरले
And that's been intercepted.
बिलिभर्सले सही भने हो
Back into the middle.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Mbappe. Hernandez. Can he get it? Great hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
De Bruyne यहाँबाट कसले हान्छ छैन त ओटो गयो भाइ म त ब्याक भनेर क्या सिधा कोर्मा हान्ने म यस्तो यस्तो छ बर्नार्ड हान्छ त बर्नार्डले हान्छ त
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
De Bruyneले हान्दै क्या De Bruyne
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
के हो यस्तो
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this...
There's the shot!
देखिस्
And he hits the
नेट
net.
कस्तो छ
Just one goal in it now. Game on.
कस्तो स्क्रिप्ट छ बवाल स्क्रिप्ट
There was no
नेट खतरा
getting to
चल्ला मेरो
that. No
त्यसको
getting to it at
त्यसको
all.
डट्यो नि
Expertly done.
He had the whole
Bruyne
picture in
like
his
that,
head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Vinicius Junior, gently done. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way through.
Porto surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ronaldo pass.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he was quick to react. Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Messi. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted.
यसरी सिद्धे
And
त
that was very necessary. Musiala.
अब अड्क्यो क्या अब अड्क्यो
Now then, the ball's
सिद्धे
come
यस
loose.
पुग्यो
Referee looks at his watch
पुग्यो ल
and
बवाल
blows his whistle. Porto are
फाइनली
going
डिभिजन
up,
3
and
हिजो
now
डिभिजन
they
5 बाट पो
can
आज 4
dream.
बाट 3
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Porto really deserve full
झन्डै
marks
हान्यो
to
नि
have come through
कस्तो
such a difficult game in the manner they did.
बवाल
There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game
खेला हो यार
and the occasion beautifully.
बिनी
Many thanks to
डिब्रोइना
Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
तिनटा यङ्स्टर एमबापी हुनुहुन्थ्यो नि डिभिजन 2 के 3
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
खै के हो क्या रोबोटो कार्लोस राम्रो खेल्न तरैले हाल्नु लगाएछ म गएको भाइ भाइ भोलि नभए अहिले भरे भरे त के लाइभ गर्नु बाई बाई गाइज बाई बाई